gentlemen, welcome to Timeout Radio. My name is Ricardo Mejias. I'm joined by my co-host, Asfar Ali, and we have a special guest tonight on Timeout Radio. Please give it for Mr. Isaiah Johnston, guys.
Welcome, Isaiah.
Thank you.
No problem. And Isaiah Johnston, you played for the York Nine here in Ontario for the Canadian Premier League, right?
Yes, I did.
Soccer?
Soccer.
Just in case someone
Or
didn't know.
football player. If we're talking about the
Britain?
British version,
British?
He's from Britain.
Yeah.
I call it soccer.
Yeah, he's called soccer.
It's the proper term.
He lives.
It's the proper term. Let's be honest, guys.
He's lived here his whole life, basically. But yeah, we're gonna just do some sports headlines. Blue Jays just today clinched their playoff.
Yes.
Yeah, I heard.
Joe Carter must be proud.
Yeah, Cito Gaston.
Yeah, where's
great.
Cito?
No, but like this is a big moment because this is a very young team, and now they've gone into the playoffs.
When's the last time they made the playoffs?
I think it was like 2016.
Wow.
You remember? You went to the.
No, let's not talk about that.
You went to the.
I don't want to talk about that.
You went to Game 7, didn't you?
Yeah, I went. Is that where Joey Bats hit the home
Yes.
run against the Rangers?
Yeah.
The
he
bat.
was there.
Yeah, the bat flip.
He was there for the bat flip.
Knows.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it almost
knows.
hit me.
Yeah.
It almost hit me.
Yeah. What, the bat or the ball?
It was intentional. It was intentional when it's going to hit me.
I don't know, but this is exciting, man, because like
It's awesome.
I didn't think this team would be there yet because it is a very young team.
So, did they make wild card or like official?
Yeah, it's like they clinched the playoffs. Spot.
Okay.
So yeah, they're in for sure.
Who are they gonna face? Has it been determined?
I don't think it has been determined yet, but
Okay.
we could look up during the break maybe, and we'll see.
Just wanted to see if you were up to date here.
Come on, man. The thing is, I didn't want to talk too much about the Blue Jays
You're right.
beforehand because I feel like I would jinx them. You know?
Why?
Because
They've made it. That's big enough.
I know, but like if I speak on it, it's gonna like something bad's gonna happen to it. Okay.
Are you that superstitious?
A little bit too much.
Come
you
on,
know?
man.
A little bit too much. But
I didn't even know they still played baseball, so I'm just happy.
Yeah.
No, I'm seriously.
Yeah.
I didn't know this.
No,
they had enough players.
No, they have a great young team. They have Bo Bichette.
How's Guerrero doing?
Guerrero's doing great, you know, and then they have a great bullpen, so this is all good.
Grichuk or whatever. His
Yeah,
name is?
great check still on the team.
I just see promos right on the Rogers Sportsnet.
yeah.
I don't know anything, man.
Yeah.
You know them all.
But it's still a great team. I didn't think they'd be there yet. It is a shortened season because of COVID, obviously. But like it's pretty great. You know, I think
World Series. I'm calling it right now.
All right.
You didn't let me finish. Not for the Blue Jays. You didn't let me finish.
Yeah.
Come
that's
on, man.
Good, that's good. Yeah. But yeah. Also in the news, we're going to talk about Masai Ujiri. He still hasn't signed a contract yet, extension.
Man.
Do you think he's going to get go?
I don't know too, but I'm hoping he's done some good things for the Raptors in the last couple of years.
He has, man. He won the
We're doing pretty
championship.
well, exactly.
Yeah.
So-
I think that's pretty spectacular. I think it's a pretty good reason.
Yeah, no, but I
keep him?
I kind of hope like he does stay for a bit longer, you know, because we did sign Nick Nurse to a contract extension. We haven't signed Freddie Van Lee yet, but we're getting
And
there.
Webster, right?
Yeah, and Webster. We did sign him last week though.
I think the
Contract
thing with
extension.
Masai is he likes a challenge, so I think he's going to stay.
You
I
think
think
so?
for sure. I think for sure he's going to stay.
I hope so, because like there's a lot of things happened during that.
If he
last
chooses
year.
to leave, someone cough on him. So he has to be quarantined for 14 days.
Yes, he had
and
14
he's forced
days.
to sign.
Yeah, that's great.
Come on, man.
Yeah, but yeah, I hopefully he stays too. He has done a lot. He also pushed that button where he got rid of DeMar DeRozan. I know your idols because I saw your thing on.
You were a DeRozan fan, Isaiah?
I was a DeRozan fan. Everyone's a DeRozan
Toronto
fan.
legend.
Sorry,
Yeah, how
guys.
dare you? Ask for Ali. Where were you?
I have his jersey. I just keep it in my closet where it
You're
belongs.
probably an Andrea Bargnani
I
fan,
wasn't.
you know, or Rafael Arugio.
No.
You know?
Matt Barnes.
Matt Barnes. Yeah.
Never a Raptor.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, man, it's great. And TFC obviously won last night, and
Oh, wow.
yeah, and but we will talk about Barcelona because. Again, I saw your profile on the Canadian not stand up. I always say stand up.
Come on, man. Is this guy
soccer.
Canadian too?
Yeah, I know.
Canadian
yeah,
soccer?
he might as well be. He's probably be better than most of the comics out there. But I will say, Barcelona has had some he has been in the news recently a lot. Lionel Messi, they wanted they wanted to keep him. They kept him, but he
Yeah.
wanted to leave, right?
Yeah,
Wasn't it at gunpoint? You said.
Yeah, I think it was at gunpoint. They had him
He
at
had no
gunpoint.
choice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. And Arturo Vidal, I'm a big fan of Arturo Vidal. He's gone. He's gone to Inter Milan,
Yeah.
and now Luis Suarez. That's
Gone to
crazy.
Atletico Madrid.
Yeah,
Why
know.
are they falling apart? Like, what's happening here?
they're just old.
Age?
But it's like they're 33. Those guys.
I know who they should sign. Isaiah.
Yeah, Isaiah Johnston.
Throw him in right there,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Fix your problems.
Exactly. That's that easy.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it is somewhat that easy, but we'll take a quick break, and then we'll come back and we'll interview Isaiah, and we'll ask you all these questions about soccer that we have.
Okay.
So why are you saying no?
No, I'm agreeing.
Okay.
Just the way
All
you
right.
said it.
Yo,
It sounded
I'm
so
sorry.
scripted.
Oh, well, I'm
It
sorry.
sounded scripted.
That's how I make
Whoa.
the
Ask
transition
him all
to
the questions we have about soccer.
Well, that's my transition to the segment.
I like
for the
it.
next one.
It's
But
good.
We'll take a quick break. We'll take a quick water break, and we'll be right back. Let me just share this. Watch party. That was a quick break, right? That was like.
Was that even a break?
I don't even know.
What
sometimes,
was that?
Sometimes I don't even know. You know?
I know.
But
you didn't even get to send out your post. Come on.
I didn't even get
Let's
a
go
sip of
back.
water.
I know.
But no, this is great, man. Isaiah, man, it's great to have you here. Like we said, you were supposed to show up on the Monday show, but they did send me a question they wanted to ask you because obviously you play for the York Nine.
Yeah.
So the question was the championship game was about like 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
What were your thoughts, and what do the York Nine have to do to get better to get to that point?
I think the the game was a pretty fair game. I think either team could have won. Of course, Forge going back to back, they deserve it. Obviously, you know, first year it wasn't a fluke.
Yeah.
They came back and did it again. So congrats to them. But I think it was a good game and it was interesting to watch.
Oh man, yeah. I'm excited for this season too.
Yeah. For sure.
Well, and because obviously I get to talk to you now, so I'm more interested in the game now. You know, but like, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Do you see you continue on with the York Nine, or do you? I don't know if this is good or not bad or something, but like, do you see yourself with York Nine for the next couple of years, or do you want to go to like TFC, or do you want to progress even further, where like Alfonso Davies, he went to Bayern Munich? You know?
Of course.
What are your plans, man?
Well, right now I'm with York 9 for the next couple of years. But, you know, I think the CPL has a good reputation of developing players, sending them whether it's to MLS or overseas. But, you know, getting us into good areas. And I think that's what the league was created to do, to develop us and send us off to, you know, just create a higher standard of soccer in Canada. So I'm hoping to, you know, develop here, become a better player, and then, you know, hopefully move on to the next stage of my life, whether that's MLS or overseas, but whatever it is, I'm open to it, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. And what are your aspirations playing for the Canadian national team? Do you want to do that, or?
I would love to play for my country. I went to a couple camps when I was younger and stuff like that, and, you know, it was a good feeling wearing that jersey, but, you know, I'm hoping one day that I can get the call up to, you know, represent our senior team.
Yeah, absolutely, because we have, like, this, I think, like, the generation that's coming up now is like we have a good chance at actually making not even just the World Cup, but
The World Cup?
yeah, like this generation looks really good. Like,
But
Jonathan Davies, but we also have what's his name?
Alfonso Davies.
I'm sorry, Alfonso Davies.
Jonathan
Jonathan.
Put
I
them
get it
together.
confused. And
The super player.
And now they're like
A super Canadian.
yeah. But then we also have like other players who are playing internationally. But at one point, like we didn't have these type of players because like they always just wanted to play for somewhere else or some other team. Like we had like Michael Owen who wanted to play for England. He could have had a chance to play for Canada. And that was really disappointing as a young Canadian because I didn't get to see him play for Canada. You know?
But did you think it's because the program wasn't there at that point?
I kind of feel it wasn't at the point, but I'm not sure how it is now because like I was like 23 years old
Yeah.
for me, like 23 years ago for me, because that's the only time I played soccer was I was like 10 years old, right? How about I don't know if did you play soccer?
I did play soccer, a little soccer, literally.
Yeah.
I scored on my own net, and then after that,
Yeah.
I counted that as a goal.
Yeah,
I played for 3 minutes and I scored a goal, good enough for me. Unfortunately, it was against my own team, and I was gonna get wedgied if we lost.
Yeah.
Luckily, we lost 5-3, so I didn't feel as bad. And it was the Brampton. I don't know what
Yeah.
what league,
Yeah.
what level? Because there was like the house league
Yeah.
and then rep league.
Yeah,
So
I was house league, obviously.
were you? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what, I was pay as you can play.
Yeah, exactly.
You give some money, you show up.
I got the royal blue. I was the royal blue. That's the only color that I knew. I
was
the
like
team
the
of.
forest
Yeah.
green.
Yeah.
But I know Isaiah.
Yeah.
He's in a real league.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
How did you get into soccer? Anyway, Joe, what made you
Yeah.
get into soccer, man?
I think it was just something to kind of occupy my time when I was young. My dad was my coach.
Oh,
my
nice.
first coach.
Yeah.
Wow.
When I was in house league, and it was just kind of like let's get him into something to stay active and whatever as a kid. So I ended up like scoring a lot of goals that season. So it was kind of in our interest. And my dad,
It's a good reason to
Yeah,
stay.
yeah.
my dad was kind of like
58 goals.
Yeah.
maybe we just
Yeah.
try rep and and just kind of went from there.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Like, I think there's like there's a point where you hit the house league, but then you're like added to like this all-star team. Is that true? And then you get to like the rep league, or is that? Am I wrong?
For me, it wasn't.
No, I'm looking at
all-star,
your
it was
I'm looking at your agent over there. She's like, yes,
She's
it
your
is true.
agent? I was going to ask if you needed an agent.
We don't have no agents. We're
Yeah, we're free
we suck,
agents.
you know.
We're free
Yeah,
agents.
Yeah.
We're waiting.
But so after you made like a rep league, how did the process go? Like, because I didn't make it past house league, obviously. Yeah, but what was your journey after that? Like, what did you have to do after rep league?
Well, my first year in rep, I had a tough time. I didn't play much. And I wasn't really developing, so I just kind of went to a different team or a different area where I was gonna get more minutes and just keep developing. And at the time, my uncle was coming back from overseas.
Oh yeah.
And he played and was a coach, so he kind of took me under his wing. And,
oh, nice, man.
And developed me, and I was training all the time. I was going to summer camps, doing 40 hours a week for 7 weeks, and just putting in the time to get better and stuff. So
that's pretty amazing, man.
How do you balance your do you have a social life outside of soccer?
Yeah, I do.
So what do you do besides soccer and coming on this amazing radio show?
yeah. Thanks. Yeah.
Not much. Just spend time with my family.
Nice, man.
Go out for dinners.
Yeah. 'Cause I knew a guy who played for like FC Porto's like youth league, but I went to school with him. I was like in the same age,
Wow.
But the only thing is, you never got to see him outside of school. Like he was just focused on that.
I think it has to become your life, right?
Yeah.
Do you sleep with a soccer ball?
I don't know. Like, is that your team?
I don't know. Under his bed, he wakes up and heads it. I don't know. He just heads it to his mom or something in the morning. They're just always ready. Always ready. Doing throw-ins or something.
Yeah. That's for you're unbelievable. But
he's got the passion.
I know he does.
But
who are your players growing up? Who did you look up to?
Lionel Messi.
Of course, yeah, that is the god, and right now the best ever. I feel like
not Maradona.
Not
Maradona. Come on, man.
No,
I'm always stuck in the past.
I know, no. It's great, but like I love Messi too. But did you get to see any of the Canadian soccer like when you were younger? Like, did you get to see like the World Cup that was here in 2007 or no?
No, I didn't really get to see any of that stuff. I don't really remember it, but just kind of from watching games and following teams and stuff. Like, I remember when I was younger, just falling in love with Messi.
I know, I get
loving the way he plays, and he can do it all.
It's
score,
beautiful.
Assist, dribble. I just loved it.
Do you have a favorite commentator? Because I love Ray Hudson.
Yeah. When he's commentating Messi, he's the best commentator in the world.
I know.
I don't know who he is. So what makes him so good? Can you maybe imitate?
I can't. It's hard.
Maybe
to
I
imitate
say
him.
it can, man.
I can't imitate him.
Come on,
He's
guys.
hard. He's hard, man.
I don't know this guy.
The passion he has in the moment.
How
does he say
unmatched.
goal? Is he British? What is he?
He's like British Scottish, I think, something like that.
Oh wow.
But he has a way with words. It's like
Was he Shakespeare?
No,
he might as well be for soccer.
Yeah?
He has
I'm gonna Google him.
really good analogies and stuff like that.
Yeah. He's crazy. He's like he'll call somebody a wizard, but like he can't someone out of his bag of tricks or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Something stupid.
That does make the game when it is going slow.
Yeah.
I noticed the commentary.
Yeah. Well, he's top
sure.
notch. I'm addicted to him.
Yeah.
I watch all his highlight videos. You know. What else are you into, Isaiah? What do you like, man? Besides soccer, what do you follow?
Listen, if you weren't playing soccer, what's
Yeah.
another sport you would?
That's what I'm trying to say.
Maybe
I'm such an idiot, but he
basketball.
No, you
or-
know.
No,
or
you
football.
Yeah.
I really like playing. I play basketball. Like we used to have a net outside my house. I always used to go outside, shoot with
Yeah.
my brother during our free time, just play around and stuff. And
Yeah.
I found football intriguing. My dad is diehard football fan.
Oh yeah.
Monday, Thursday, Sunday, no one touches the TV. He says.
Wow.
What's his team?
Denver Broncos.
Oh
used to
my
have,
God,
we used to have
no.
a
Come on,
basement.
not
was
the Argonauts?
That was orange
Where are
and
the
blue, and
Argonauts
had
here?
Broncos all over it.
Oh gosh,
The
yeah.
Argonauts. Come on.
No, the Argonauts. Come on. Talking about real football here. No, I'm joking. I love the Argonauts too. Pinball Clements.
The
Come
Rough
on,
Riders.
Yeah, let's do it. But no, it's amazing, man. And basketball. Who's your favorite player in basketball then? If you
Kyle Lowry? Come on. Good answer.
Yeah, that's a great answer right there.
I mean, he's a legend for the Raptors,
Yeah.
but not my favorite. I don't know. I've once my dad got me into Kobe when I was young.
Yeah, of
and
course.
Good
everyone-
answer, good
The way
answer.
he plays, even his mentality,
Yeah.
just for everything. So I liked Kobe. If right now I had to pick one, Kyrie Irving, Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
I like them.
Oh well,
Tatum.
not Jason Tatum. He just eliminated us from.
Yeah,
the
come on,
playoffs.
Isaiah.
he's
Just
really good.
go
I
back to
know
Kyle
he is.
Lowry.
It's
That's the
just-
right
yeah,
thing to
yeah.
say.
Say Kyle Lowry. Just say it for the folks
Okay,
at home.
Kyle Lowry.
Thank you very much. Yes.
Kyle Lowry.
Yes. Yeah, that's great. As for you, have any more questions?
I was just gonna ask, do you have like a nickname? Do they have a nickname for
yeah,
you as a
that's true.
player?
That is
Because you know
good.
they always have like
Yeah. Like the wizard or
yeah.
the chameleon eyes? For
No, I don't have
Maxwell
any of
Zoo?
those type of nicknames. Just a lot of my friends and teammates call me Izzy, but nothing other than that.
Yeah, that's a good name.
it's a good name.
Yeah.
Man. It's got street cred.
It's got
If I heard Izzy, I'd
Yeah.
be like, "Who's Izzy?"
Yeah.
But
Did-
that's about it.
Did you ever get to play for your school team or no? Is that something you didn't get to do?
Yeah, it was something that I had to go back and forth with my dad about
Yeah,
a lot
yeah,
because don't get injured for
It's
rentals or
true. Yeah,
for this or for
yeah.
that. For real soccer.
Yeah,
As he calls it. But grade 11,
Mm-hmm.
I got to play. A little bit of grade 10, but that was really it.
Yeah.
How has COVID affected
Yeah.
soccer?
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
how has it changed the game?
yeah,
or
especially
your league.
especially in CPL. How's
Yeah,
that?
so coming back into it was very different. There was only allowed 4 players on the team
Yeah.
or on the pitch at once. It was split up into quarters, so you can only work like in your quarter with a coach 1v1, and we
Yeah.
did that for 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks, like a very long time. So it was kind of different trying to get game fit in
Yeah.
that sense.
And how was it like when you were playing an actual live game?
There's
It
no
was the
fans,
same.
right?
Yeah, that was it. There was no fans. Towards the end of the CPL season, they started letting like 50 fans, and then I think for the championship game they may have had 100, but there wasn't much fans. So
Oh man, yeah, I can't imagine because I'm a big wrestling fan, like Joseph told you earlier, and like it's different when
Yeah, I just
there's,
wonder
like,
how athletes
yeah,
do it.
Yeah,
Like I thought they get the energy from the crowd.
of
Yeah.
course, there's no sway. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So like if a team scores and the
Do you
crowd
just cheer for
rounds them
yourself?
up, basically.
Yes, Isaiah. Yes. They're like, what's wrong with you? Be quiet. No one's over there. So I gotta be here for me.
Exactly, basically.
I'm here for me. You be for you.
Yeah. How did you choose midfielder? Why did you choose midfielder in the first place? Or was that just something that was given to you?
I started off as center forward, and then I went to a center back.
Yeah.
And then I kind of combined attacking ability, defensive ability,
Yeah.
kind of just end up in the middle of the park. And
I kind of feel bad for the midfielders because you have to run more than everyone else.
yeah, there's a lot of running. A whole lot of running when you
Yeah.
play midfield.
Did you do well in track and field or no?
And when I was younger, I did cross country, like in
Of course.
grade school and stuff, like grade 6,
Yeah.
7, 8. I did cross country and
Yeah.
always came like top 10. But
That's amazing, man. I wish I was like that. I was always last. Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna take another break and we'll be right back, man. We'll ask you some more questions. Is that
All
cool?
right, sounds good.
There we go. I usually ask this question to all my guests, right? And what are you laughing for?
I just don't know.
What are
I'm
you cracking?
excited.
What are you cracking so much for?
excited.
This is scary. This is scary for me. As for we already asked what your favorite sport is. What is your least favorite sport?
Don't say cricket, please.
Please say cricket.
Don't say cricket.
I have no clue. Maybe like curling.
Oh, that's a good answer.
Terrible
Good
answer, guys.
a
Come
good
on.
answer. Come
even
on, man.
Even
It's
the agent
boring.
said that was a great answer. I love curling. Curling's great.
Oh yeah, seriously?
No, I don't watch
Yeah.
it.
When's
I
the
don't
last
watch
time
it.
you watched curling?
I never watch curling.
Yeah,
I play
Yeah.
curling. It's a very entertaining game. All right, but okay, that's fine. That's all right.
Yeah.
What's your favorite sports memory, man?
Sports memory.
Yeah, it could be personal or something you shared with your dad because he's a big sports fan. It seems
Yeah.
like. No?
Blue Jays winning the World Series? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Great.
Maybe
A good answer. No.
maybe rushing home from training to catch Kawhi's shot.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a good answer.
That was a great answer, actually.
So,
That is a memory.
I only caught the last 5 minutes of that game because
Yeah.
I had to practice. And
Yeah.
we were rushing home to get home and missed the best. We got there for the best part. So.
Oh my god.
If
Probably
he
one of
only
the best
stayed.
memories.
If he only stayed.
No.
Kawhi, where are you now?
What
Where are you
could
now?
have been.
Huh? In the bubble crying alone with Paul George.
Hey, you're so terrible. What if he wanted to come back? Now he sees.
Well, he
and now
already
he's-
made a
no chance
decision,
he wants
guys.
to come back.
Yeah. See, even Isaiah knows there's no chance. Do we
dare
want
you.
him back?
Yes.
Of course we do. We
Yes,
just have to
yes,
pretend
you
like
do.
we don't.
Right?
Right? We've just got to pretend like we're upset. Yo, you got the team. You
Yeah.
got the team. We still got your jersey. Go.
Zay, do you have any embarrassing sports moments that ever happened to you? Hey, man, we're getting the hard questions right now.
Yeah, real hard, man. Embarrassing stuff. How do you feel about it?
Maybe missing a penalty in the semifinals of Ontario Cup.
Oh God,
That's kinda hard.
That is pretty bad.
Yo, let me
That's
ask
a
you
bad
this:
one.
How do you like? What's your strategy for taking penalties? I always want to know what's going in the player's head.
That is true.
How do you know?
I try
Like,
to
what
take my
do?
time, focus, and pick a spot and don't change it.
Yeah.
Never change it.
It's too generic. I say I needed some secret tips. It's more for myself than you.
Yeah. God, I had that happen to me actually. Not a penalty, but I was like 2 feet away from the goal. I hit the post, and
It's hard. I don't understand. It's hard to
but
time.
It's not a penalty shot. It wasn't a penalty shot. I
Yeah,
was like right next to the goal. I could have tipped
What
it in.
happened?
I don't know. I kicked the ball, and then I just hit the post, and I was like, "This is embarrassing." My dad.
You
just
could use
walked
some of
away.
Isaiah's
Never
coaching
came
right
back.
here.
Yeah.
Isaiah, can you help this guy?
Yeah, help me out. It's too
Can't.
late for me.
I'm not much of a goal scorer myself. So I have no tips for that part of the game.
He's a setup man. That's what he does.
Isaiah, are you on like some strict like regimen and
Oh, yeah.
diet?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
how do you
true.
stay fit for
Yeah,
soccer?
you don't eat donuts, right?
It's like not to a certain extent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, so
You pace
You just
yourself.
2
gotta-
Timbits a week?
Yeah.
Like, what's the
depends. It's kind of
It's not 2 packs a day.
no chance.
I'm joking.
It's
Yeah.
kind of just making sure I kind of balance in between, like, let's say water and juice.
Yeah.
Or a cookie and an apple or whatever
Yeah,
it may
yeah.
be. But it's just knowing the balance for yourself
Yeah.
and what your body can take, and also how much you decide to work out, how the intensity of the workout and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So
Yeah, that's crazy because this guy brings an apple every single comedy show he does.
It's delicious. It's nutritious.
Yeah, but like
if Isaiah's having an apple, I should have an apple.
No, but like not every show.
Yeah.
He has a cookie once in a while.
It's like a workout for me, man.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta rehydrate.
All right, well, you're crazy, man.
No,
What's a favorite game you've ever watched or played in? Like what you watched? Like you said, the Kawhi Leonard was a great moment, but like, what was a game you watched? You're like, oh my god, that was amazing. That I got to witness that.
El Clasico,
Yeah.
when Messi scored
Oh
2
my
goals
God.
and scored the one to win.
Yes.
On top of the box and took his shirt off and went like this.
Yeah, I remember that. And it was in front of the Real Madrid players. I mean,
Yeah.
fans.
Yeah, right in front of the fans.
Yeah.
Took his jersey off
You
and
see
held
that?
it.
You ever see
no,
that?
I didn't.
It was magical. As
Magical.
What made it so magical?
As Ray Hudson would say, it was magical.
What made it so magical?
It was against Real Madrid, the biggest enemy.
Oh, yeah?
And he did it in front of their fans.
Yeah, right in front of their fans. Took his jersey off
Yeah.
and just held it.
It was like a big F you. I didn't want to swear because your agent's here. But yeah, man. And we talked about your favorite player, but do you have any other players you admire in soccer?
Ronaldinho, who's before kind of my time. But
Yeah, absolutely.
always
Crazy.
love watching him. Iniesta.
Oh, a wizard too. Another
Yeah.
wizard. Yeah.
Love him. Right now, Kevin De Bruyne.
Mm-hmm.
For us, he's been
yeah. Plays for
unreal.
Man City.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes. Unreal.
Who do you base who do you want to like mimic? I guess can you mimic a player? Who do you want to like be like in as a midfielder?
Iniesta.
Iniesta, yeah.
If I could choose to be like one of the
Yeah.
Iniesta.
Yeah, of course. Win a couple titles here and there, or like
Yeah.
a World Cup and 2 Euros. But for us, it would be like Gold Cup and the World Cup. So
Yes.
that'd be amazing too,
Yeah,
man.
for sure.
Yeah. Sorry, you have anything else? I got more questions.
Oh,
but
I was just gonna ask, what number are you in? Like, did you pick it based on a player, like whatever your jersey number is?
So my jersey number right now is 44, and I did a year university before I made the move to pro soccer. And at university, my number was 8, which was like, there's rep and all that stuff, but university is kind of, you train all year just for those 3 months, and everything's kind of about that. So it was 8, and 4 plus 4 equaled 8. So
Wow, okay.
Nice.
That's why you went to university. Got it down. Man, it's like they ask you your number. You're
Yeah.
like 4 plus 4. This is the new number, right? I like it.
Let's give a quick shout out to Doris Valdivia, who's watching the show. Alex O'Reilly is also watching the show. Guys who support the show, obviously, but we got to give them a quick shout out, because that's how we do here on Frequency 5
Of
FM.
course, man. The
And on Time Out
listeners.
Radio, because we gotta help the people out there too.
It's for the listeners.
Yeah, they're watching this and they're saying, "Hey, who's that guy?" And they're like, "That's me. I'm Ricardo." But they have a more famous guy right next to me, Isaiah Johnston. He's gonna play for the Canadian national team hopefully soon.
hopefully.
Isaiah, on a personal note, are you available next Saturday? I have to play a game in 4-4 pickup, and I need to come with some firepower. I was going to ask Ricardo, but I think he's way past his days with his stories.
Yeah, I'll just be in the
Yeah,
goalie.
yeah.
But I'll be
Yeah.
a backup goalie. That's
I
what
need
I'll
a really
probably
good. I need one really good player.
do. Yeah.
Unfortunately, it can't be me.
Oh God.
Well, if you know anyone, just let
Okay.
me know.
Yeah. You
For
can
sure.
go under
Yeah.
Isaiah, whatever.
Yeah.
Johnston. No, not Johnston.
Yeah, when you're wearing a mask, no one knows who you are. Right.
For sure.
Yeah, man. What's a game that you recommend to non-sports fans? What would you recommend, like, for them to watch to say, "Oh my God, this is why I became a sports fan," or "This is why I became a soccer player"? Actually, do you have anything like that?
It wasn't a game for me. It's kind of just a player, and Messi on like a world stage, and
Yeah.
My uncle was kind of the person that I
Yeah.
looked up after, like as a young kid growing
Yeah.
up.
Where did he play, if you don't mind me asking, or where did he coach?
France.
Oh, wow.
Belgium.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Because that's where actually Jonathan David is right now.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
he
Lille.
moved, he was
Wow.
in Belgium and now he plays for Lille. It was in French league.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you
Bonjour.
Bonjour. I'm giving you a history lesson to ask for
Bonjour,
over
monsieur.
here.
Oui, oui.
Yeah.
Oui,
oui. Speaking of Messi, besides that one moment, do you have any big moments that you said, "Man, this guy is incredible"? And also, what did you think of him about to leave Barcelona? I forgot to ask that too. Sorry.
Moments.
Yeah. Because he has so many. It's hard to
I
choose,
know.
to be honest.
I think
It's like asking your favorite movie,
one of
Actually,
them
we'll
is
ask that later too.
one of my favorite moments is probably, I'm pretty sure it's against Atletico Madrid, and he kind of just takes like 4 or 5 guys on the line,
Oh yeah,
cuts in with his left foot, and
I think
Suarez jumps over the ball.
I think I
and
saw
places
that.
it
I think I
close
saw.
post.
That's crazy.
Yeah, love that.
Doesn't sound too hard.
I love that.
Yeah, he does that on a
When you're
regular
that-
basis.
when you're at that level, it's expected.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what did you think about him about to leave Barcelona at that time?
I think a player of his quality, he has to be on a winning team.
Yeah.
I don't think Barcelona was cutting it for him anymore.
Yeah.
And it sucks because Barcelona gave him everything, but he's also given Barcelona everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So
he did.
I think
he gave him like almost his whole, basically life as
yeah.
a. As
So
a
I
Barcelona
think
player.
it was kind of harsh to
Yeah.
700 million if he wanted to leave, and especially them telling him
Yeah.
that he could have left.
Yeah, I
So
know.
I think those things were kind of tricky. But I hope they bring in the right players and that he can go back to winning because he deserves it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, man.
So I know you guys both love Messi, but what I want to know is,
God,
as great as he is, how come he has never won the greatest trophy in the World Cup?
Well, I know why, but
why?
He just his whole
is it his supporting
system,
cast?
Yeah, it just doesn't work for him. It doesn't work.
Okay.
The system that he usually has doesn't work for him.
Yeah.
Like
I thought it was pressure. I thought like maybe at the biggest stage of the world, he's just because for me, I know you guys say he's great, but to be one of the greatest, I think you got to win the World Cup.
Look, because I'm a Chilean, right, and Chile and Argentina have a big rivalry.
Yeah.
But as a Chilean, I have a massive amount of respect for him. Like he's unbelievable. He is one of the best. If
I
not
just
one of
want
the
him
best
to
ever.
win it. I just want him to win it.
It's hard though.
Can they
like,
just give it to him?
No, they can't.
Somehow? Can he buy it?
It's yeah.
Can he buy it on eBay? Just
I
give him
wish
a
he
trophy.
could.
Hey, we'll start a GoFundMe to have Canada win the World Cup. How about that?
Because he has what? Like, do you think he's going to play in the next World Cup? Because he's 33 now.
30,
So
yeah,
he'll
I
be
think
like,
He'll probably play one more because it's like
maybe.
2 more years.
Yeah,
I hope
think,
he
I
wins.
think one more, and I hope so too. Because
that's it, right?
that's the only thing that everybody says sets him aside.
Because didn't he
That's
win
the only
what do you call it? The trophy for the most goals? The Golden Boot?
Yeah, he's won of that.
times.
Yeah,
He's
6
won it so
yes.
many times,
Yeah.
but he just hasn't won.
Champions League. He's won everything.
He's won every single club
needs
title that there's
you
possibly.
possibly can,
Yeah, exactly. But he hasn't won the big one or even like the Copa America. He hasn't won that either.
He hasn't won any big trophy with his country.
Yeah. He has won the under 20 World Cup though. If I remember that.
Oh, he did?
I think so.
Wow.
But that was like 2003 probably. Then we won that.
Yeah.
But like, still, he doesn't have the cast.
Yeah, that's
characters
what I
and voice
figure.
with him.
He needs Maradona.
Yeah, not only needs Maradona, he needs like a whole bunch of other great
right.
Argentinian players.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't work out. Like Higuain didn't play well for Argentina, and he was supposed to be their striker. He didn't really excel. He always like crumbled under pressure. I feel like for Argentina,
for sure.
But like Argentina and Messi, it's like LeBron James for
he needs another another player.
Yeah.
Someone to help him do it. He can't do it alone all the time.
Yeah, like LeBron James had to go to Miami to win his championship, right?
Yep.
And then he went back to Cleveland. He had Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving. And now he's going to Lakers. He has Dwight Howard, Anthony Davis,
Ray John Rondo.
Yeah. But like I think in this era, like you can't do it by yourself. Like it's hard. It's very hard.
For sure.
I think especially soccer.
Yeah, soccer. I feel like it's hard.
You can't, man. Endurance.
Yeah.
How many times are you gonna run down that field alone?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Very tough.
Ronaldo, second best player on the world. I don't know if you
second
agree.
best player.
Yeah, second best.
Who's first?
We'll get that
Messi?
correct. Yeah,
Sure.
Messi's number one, of
I think
course.
I say Maradona.
No.
Come on, man.
I think
My stats are from 1985. 1985,
yeah,
guys.
that's where you
all I
stop.
have.
Yeah, FIFA 85 is where you had
I'm done
it.
after that.
Yeah.
Where's Beckham in all this?
Yeah. Where's Beckham? No, he owns Inter Miami. But
oh yeah, that's right.
MLS.
But like Messi, he'll get to that. Hopefully, he'll get to that point. But I don't think it will happen. But I don't think that should deter him as being one of the greatest.
Where do you think he's gonna retire in like Hall of Famers? Like top 10?
He's like
top
3.
three.
Yeah.
Oh, he's top 3.
Yeah.
I
If
think
not
three.
top 5,
Yeah.
like top
Top
5
five?
for sure.
Depending on how harsh they're being about big trophies.
Yeah,
for their country and stuff.
because he has won like every single time, multiple times, not
So
just one.
who's the greatest goal scorer ever?
Well, you can say
Him or Ronaldo?
Maradona?
I think Ronaldo might.
Yeah.
Oh,
might
Ronaldo?
take
and
goal scorer.
even before that, you can say Pele. But Pele.
Oh, okay, that's who I was
Pele
yeah.
was like he had like a year or something like he couldn't play or something. I forgot he had an injury, and even the World Cup he had an injury, and then he came in the finals and won the World Cup for Brazil. But yeah, those guys would be big guys. Oh yeah, he's one of the guys who's commented on this. He asked, "Were you sad that Luis Suarez left?"
Yeah,
Barcelona?
that was a tough one. I think he's a top 3 striker in the world.
Yeah,
with
absolutely.
Lewandowski and Harry Kane.
Yeah,
But it's tough
Yeah.
watching.
yeah,
If I had to pick
Yeah.
a favorite all-time team, it'd be Barcelona. And
yeah.
watching, kind of crumble like
Yeah,
that.
it's like it's like
all the big players leaving. Rakitic is gone. And Suarez and
Vidal.
Exactly.
But it seems like it's a rebuilding, but still keeping Lionel Messi there, who is the centerpiece. Obviously, can't you get rid of him?
Of course.
But what do you think they place next year? Do you think they make it to the Champions League next year? Or do you? Well, they're in the Champions League, but like, do you think they make it further? Do they make it to the finals?
I think it all depends on who they bring in.
Yeah.
With all the young talent they have, they have the potential to do well.
Yeah.
Because, and of course, when Messi's on your team, you always have the potential to do well.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
they have some really good young talent that is coming in, like Ansu Fati, and they have Ousmane Dembele. So they still have a chance.
Yeah.
Winning Champions League, I don't really see that happening. But
I feel like Bayern Munich is like a super team.
I feel like they're miles ahead of
everybody
right now.
Their pace is incredible. Did you watch the final or no?
The Champions League final?
Yeah. What did you like more, the Champions League final, or did you watch the Europa League final too, or no?
No, I don't watch the Europa League. Just
you know what? A lot of people don't like Europa League. That actually was a better final than the Champions League. But did you want Bayern Munich to win or no? It's kind of like they become like just a super team. Like they're like the Lakers or the Boston Celtics now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Just dominant. They're like New England. They're like Patriots.
Yeah.
New England Patriots.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So when it came to that, and Barcelona was kind of out, and my team was out. Of course, for the young Canadian. I wanted them to win.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know.
I think he's like the first Canadian who ever won.
Canadian to ever win the Champions League, and first Canadian to ever win a treble.
That's true.
So. 19 making history. So.
Yeah, man.
Unbelievable.
More questions, because you do play for the York 9, man. That's one of the reasons why we have you here.
Yeah.
I know your agent's game. I know is very bored of the conversation, probably. But like, how do you feel playing with York 9? Do you feel like you guys have? I know we talked a little bit about it, but do you guys feel like you're gonna have a better season this year than you did last year? Do you guys think you should win the championship?
I think coming into next year, if we with a little more time to prepare and with some of our injuries not happening, missed a couple of big pieces and key pieces. I think we'll do well. I think even this year we got very unlucky to not make it to that second round, because once we were in the second round, I think against the teams that made it, we in the group stage we did very well against them. Beating Forge and tying Halifax and Pacific, and
that's you guys eventually beat the champions, Forge.
Yeah, the only team to beat.
Who are the champions? The Brampton 9? D2?
Yeah,
92.
It's Forge. They're like Hamilton's team.
Yeah.
Oh, Hamilton. Is Brampton even in the league?
No, man.
Oh,
come on, man.
Come on. So much talent at Jacuzzi Park. I see it every day.
Yeah.
With my own eyes.
Yeah. We actually did talk about this a little bit before the show. You are from Mississauga, man. Like, did you get
born and raised?
Not raised, born.
Oh wow.
You raised in Brampton?
Raised in Milton.
Milton, there you go. Did you get it? It is. It's
the other end.
Yeah. It's only a step up from Mississauga. I'm from Mississauga, but it seems like a little bit more of a step up. Did you find any challenges when you were playing soccer? Like, was there anything like you were surprised when you started doing this for like a full time?
Not really.
Yeah. You had the guidance from like your uncle and your dad, right?
I coming up, I was kind of just exposed to a higher level than I was always supposed to be at. So, for example, League One is kind of the like a semi-professional league here, and I was playing in and out of it since I was 15. So I was being introduced to some players that played like at big teams overseas, like Dylan Carrero, who played at QPR, Oscar Codon, who played for TFC. So I kind of knew what I was getting into.
Yeah. Did you ever get to like fly overseas and do that stuff, or like the tournaments and stuff like that?
I went on trial to a team in Holland.
Oh, nice.
I was 15.
Holy cow!
And no passport, no visa. So.
Damn them.
But I was there for 2 weeks.
Oh,
the Dutch.
Yeah, the Dutch. I hate those guys. No, I joke. I love them. I don't know why I said that.
Why don't they win more cups?
Oh, they have their own problems right
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
They have problems they need to fix.
How do you deal with like a bad game? Like if you have a bad game or like something doesn't go your way, like how do you bounce back?
Do you go to get McDonald's after? What do you do?
Don't listen to this guy.
Hey,
You're not a dietitian, man. What are you doing? Tell this guy to have a Happy Meal?
Yeah.
Feel better?
That's what makes you happy. That makes you happy.
LeBron
the Happy
James ain't
Meal.
having French fries after he loses
has,
game 3
he has
the
Taco
Nuggets?
Tuesdays.
Oh, you're right. You're
He
right.
has Taco
LeBron.
Tuesdays.
Yeah,
Baby.
he is in LA. He's in LA.
But dealing with a bad game, there isn't a lot of talking for that day.
Mhm.
And if it is, it's kind of just reliving that game and kind of getting things that went wrong off my chest and and a lot of complaining to mom and dad and it's that type of sorts.
Now, do you still get oranges during halftime or no?
He's not 7.
What? What? It's still.
That's the only reason Ricardo stopped playing soccer. Where are the oranges?
Where are the oranges? Damn it! I want them cold, and I don't want them now. That's.
Oranges during halftime. He's a real athlete.
I know. I'm joking around, Aspar.
Actually, maybe that's a serious question. Do they give them still?
Orange
No,
Fanta,
no.
Gatorade.
Different type of things from our nutritionist to kind of get the electrolytes back and keep us going for another 45 minutes.
Apples?
A
lot of apples?
No, I know Aspar is very negative. He's like, what do you do when you have a bad game? What do you do after a good game?
No, it wasn't negative. I just like his psychology behind
I
that.
know. I get it. It's right.
After a good game?
Yeah.
The whole vibe is different.
Oh, yeah.
There's
You guys go to Boston Pizza?
music in the car, talking. We're having fun at dinner.
Yeah. What hypes you up, man? Like what gets you going?
How do you get game ready?
Yeah. Do you
That's
listen?
a good question.
Yeah. Do you
Like,
listen like DMX?
Yeah.
We're
X gonna give it to
that
you.
one or something.
X gonna give it to you.
You listen to that? What is that?
We can't play it because of copyright.
Yeah, it's right.
So I gotta,
Yeah.
where am I done?
You listen to some Drake, you'll
Oh.
get a little depressed before the game, and then you're like, "Fuck, yeah, I'm just gonna go out and do it."
No.
Yeah. What's your regimen?
Yeah,
when
man.
I was playing here, just kind of rapping stuff with my dad. There was a song with Puff Daddy and
Of course.
Notorious B.I.G.
Yeah.
Smalls.
Oh my
Biggie
God.
That I used
Smalls.
to listen to.
Yeah.
Like that
Oh my
was
God.
mandatory before all games.
Was it like the Rocky
Victorious?
theme? Yeah, Victory.
Was it
Yeah,
Victory?
Victorious.
Oh my God, that's
Yeah.
a great.
Of course.
Song. That's a great song. Where's the applause for that, Joseph?
Can we play some of that or no,
No, we
Joseph?
can't play it.
Oh, Joseph, can you just sing it or something?
But yeah, that was why I was here. And
Wow.
as I went out to school,
Mm-hmm.
there was a lot of international students or players on my team.
Yeah.
So we had quite a few players from Scotland, England, Germany, Albania, and what they listened to before games was different. So there had to kind of be a balance
Yeah.
to be able to get them ready for a game and us. So
Yeah.
I started to actually enjoy and listen to
Pitbull?
more of
Spice
house
Girls?
music
Oh, house music. Yeah, of course.
before games and EDM.
Spice Girls. You sound pretty, right? Tell
Yeah,
you what I
yeah,
want, what I
yeah.
really want. A zig out.
Yeah. Why Spice Girls?
I don't know. They're a good group, man. 1996, they
90,
blew up.
you're stuck in the early, late 90s, man.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's a great
This
era.
guy- you know how old this guy is?
Who? Isaiah?
Yeah.
Yeah, but doesn't mean he can't learn from the past.
I guess so.
Right?
Yeah.
It's a history lesson.
God.
He knows
Actually,
his facts.
He did listen to Biggie and Puffy. Yeah.
That's
you know, you're right.
old school too, man.
Yeah, it is an old school tune. I was going to ask you something else, but I completely draw because it's Spice Girls.
Yeah, see now who's off their game.
I'm off my game now. I gotta listen to some Biggie too now. What do you think about the women's leagues?
Oh,
Like,
that's a good question.
Christine St. Clair.
With
man.
the NWSL and stuff? Or,
Yeah.
Or overseas?
Well, overseas here, everywhere. Like, I know Brazil actually. This is it's something a little different, but like in Brazil, they're getting their equal pay actually.
Yeah,
not for the national
that
team.
just happened.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get the same pay as the men now.
Yeah.
I think the women should get them more right now because
Yeah.
they've been more celebrated, right?
Well, yeah.
They've won more medals and
For sure,
trophies.
for sure,
Yeah.
especially in Canada.
Mhm.
So, but I think it's good. I think it's good to develop the women that play soccer in our country just as much as the men.
Yeah.
Obviously, the women are ahead of us, winning World Cups and going to World Cups and doing well and stuff like that. But just to continue to develop and give them their opportunity to also make a life and a career out of what they love.
Yeah, absolutely.
I wonder if they would ever do like a co-ed game. No, just to see.
Yeah. No, I'm laughing, but I'm serious. Yeah, you're serious. Yeah,
it'd be interesting to see, right? The dynamics.
Was I know that for me, like the last couple of years, Christine St. Clair has been one of my favorite female. Well, no, not just female, but like favorite Canadian soccer players. Because you're still young. Were you growing up at the age where you've seen these ladies, play at a high level, and you're like, man, this makes me proud to be Canadian? Or
yeah. Christine Sinclair and there's like a couple other players.
Rachel Matheson, I think.
Kadisha Buchanan. Yeah. Stuff like that. But Christine Sinclair, breaking a whole bunch of records all the time, and that's amazing for our country.
Yeah, absolutely. So. Yeah, she's like the highest leading goal scorer ever for women.
Didn't she win the Canadian award? Or she was nominated. I can't remember.
I think she won it.
She won it.
I think it won year. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing, man.
Yeah, for sure.
We're gonna take a quick break again, and then we're gonna wrap this show up. Okay. All right, Isaiah.
Sounds good.
Thanks so much, man.
Thank you.
Well, welcome back, everyone. We're getting off the radio note here, off screen note, from our producer. Thank you so much to all the York 9, I guess, players and fans who are watching the show. Because this is actually a real pleasure for me and Asfar, but because I do run this show, but like this is our first actual professional, athlete guest, I guess. What do I say? Our first athlete on our show.
Besides us.
Yeah, besides us.
But a real athlete.
Yeah.
A professional athlete. That's what you're trying to say.
That's what I'm trying to say, yeah. Because, I don't get credit for eating a lot of donuts or anything like that, or chicken wings. But yeah, this is great, man. I'm so happy that a lot of people are tuning in because they get to know you more, man. How else will they get to know you more? I know you have some social media. Do you want to promote that?
Yeah, my Instagram is Isaiah J. Johnston 44.
Mm-hmm.
And my Twitter is Isaiah Johnston without the N 20.
Oh, God. Oh, you have a message, sorry.
You have a message there. What do I do here? It says request? Well, say hi to the players here,
hi,
Joseph. Joseph, there's some of your friends there. If you want to shout. Shouts.
Hey, Jules. Julian Altabelli, another great young player.
They're like, when can I get on this show?
Out of Canada.
How come I'm not on this great show?
One
at a time.
He didn't say that, did he?
It's York 1 right now. The other 8 will get it. I just made that up. I made that up. You need the York 9.
Where's my cards? I need like a yellow card and a red card for you sometimes.
Why is it called York 9? Is it the area code?
That's true.
9 regions.
Oh, there
we go. There we go. That's why it's not the Brampton 411 or whatever. I don't know.
Oh man, yeah, man, this has been great, man. It's great to have you here. Again, like I'm really hope you succeed and hopefully you do well, and hopefully you get on the Canadian national team, man. Because I'm hoping you do strive for that because I really want to see you play because I do go to the BMO field. Like I know. This is like not the right time, but you miss those times where you go to the soccer games and you get the fans chanting your name or chanting,
hoodlums.
Yeah, the hoodlums. I was part of those hoodlums, but not like causing
Makes
the
sense.
ruckus. No, I'm not causing the ruckus. I'm chanting. I'm one of those guys who chants, throws the streamers.
What's your chant?
Of course.
I like the D Rosario thing. I the chant. Were you a big TFC fan growing up?
No.
Could you do a chant for Isaiah? Do you have one for Isaiah?
I don't have anything for Isaiah.
If you had to do a
look, I'm the worst at improv.
No, I'm just asking. It's okay. It's okay.
I just do stand up. I do prep my stuff, and then
okay.
that's it. But no, I'm really happy that you're here, man. Yeah, man. Like I said, I hope everything works out. And I hope you do well, and hopefully you do. Hopefully York 9 kills it, man.
Yeah, for sure.
And hopefully no other people from the other teams watch this. But I'm saying I'm rooting for York 9. Man.
Thank you. I know we'll appreciate it.
Yeah, man. And as for, do you have any shows coming up? Before we leave?
I don't know. I thought we were just gonna close it there.
We are gonna close it.
Well, I have a comedy show possibly in Brampton this Sunday.
Possibly.
It's up to the promoter right now.
What the hell?
Yeah, he's kind of debating. We need more fans, or we need more audience members to come.
Oh God.
I'm blaming it on the COVID. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I get it. Well, you can catch me again here on Tuesdays. I do a comedy show as well. But on Mondays, they have the Born on the Offside radio show here, which is all soccer. Hopefully, you get to do that one too, because they love freaking soccer a lot. And that's all they talk about. They love the Premier League a lot, though. Actually, you're a Man United fan, aren't you? Not?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they have a Man United guy, and then the other guy roasts him because he's a Man United fan. So you get into that little kerfuffle. But man, it's been a pleasure. Again, we have a radio show here Tuesdays as well. With me, I do comedy with John Tablin. And I'm back here again next week on Time Out Radio. This is Frequency 5 FM. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you to everyone for watching. Thank you, Instagram. Thank you, Facebook. And thank you to everyone out there. I don't know why I keep rambling on.
Are they people?
They're
Instagram
people out there.
And Facebook? Oh,
yeah,
the people on it.
On it, yeah.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah, that's it. And you can catch me on Ricard Comedian on Instagram and on Twitter. Have a good night, guys.